Hi everyone. This is your evening meditation. Just giving yourself the next half an hour or so to refresh, reconnect, re-energize, take some time out, prepare yourself for a really nice evening. So going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. Just putting your phone on. Hi everyone. Putting your phone on mute or silent. And just sitting comfortably, feet shoulder width apart in your favorite meditation posture. Cup your hands in your lap. Keep your back straight, making sure that back is straight to raise the energy up. Close your eyes. And start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So breathing in, notice how the stomach rises, chest rises. Just clench your sphincter muscle. That's the muscle you use to contract the flow of urine. And that locks the energy in and squeezes the energy out the spine. So raise it up the spine as you breathe in. Feel this nice, warm, tingling sensation flowing up your spine into your heart center, into the middle chest, the upper chest, and another step away and finally at the top. So feel this warm, tingling thread flowing up your spine to the crown of the head. Just pause at the top of the inhale and do a check-in, mental and emotional check-in. Just noticing what's happening in your mind, any thoughts and emotions flowing through your mind. And particularly anything negative, so anything contracted, negative in any way. Just notice how that shows up in your body. And you're just going to make a choice to let it go with the breath. So as you exhale, just going to release that energy out of your mouth, just blowing it all out with the breath, like a black smoke out of your mouth. And just emptying yourself completely of all the negative energy, and just finding some peace and some stillness. So you're just calming your mind, you're opening your mind. To receive these profound ideas I'm going to share with you. So breathing in again, notice how the stomach rises as you do that. Contract the sphincter muscle, raise the energy up, spine into the heart center. The second phase of the breath, and then draw it all the way up the spine into the crown of the head. And just pause at the top of the inhale. Smile. Just notice the peace, stillness that arises, these gaps between breaths. Then you're going to exhale. Just make a little sighing sound on the back of your throat as you exhale. As the air flowing out of the nostrils, the chest and the stomach suck back in, the energy flows down from your head, down the front channel, a wave subsiding back into the ocean. It's flowing down into the lower stomach and just coming to rest there. Again, notice the stillness in the gap between breaths. And then breathe in again and repeat the cycle. So just watch your breath, just noticing all these subtle sensations of the breath. Stomach rise, chest rises, air flows into the nostrils. Notice the gap, and the whole process reverses. You exhale, air flows out of your nostrils. Notice the vibration in your throat as you make the ujjayi sound. Chest and the stomach suck back in. So just put all your attention on the breath and keep doing that, because that creates a nice, calm, empty, open, but spacious awareness in your mind to receive these words. I'm going to read you a passage from What is the Second Coming? It's the preliminary section to the series of 10 workbook lessons we're on from A Course in Miracles. The way to listen is just to allow these words to drop in to your awareness. So you don't have to try and intellectually understand them, which means you're not trying to evaluate them, analyze them, judge them, compare them, resist them. Just allow them to sink in to your awareness. And know that they will go into a deeper part of your mind, subconscious, which is where they need it to undo the default program of the ego. So just listen in this very nice, calm, open, and allowing way. Continue to watch your breath as you listen. I'll remind you very often to do that. What is the second coming? And there's a lot of confusion about this concept. A lot of people think that the second coming refers to the second coming of Jesus, the man, the Savior, coming again in physical form to save the world. But let's hear what Jesus the Christ consciousness that wrote this course, has to say about this. So what is the second coming? Christ's second coming, which is sure as God or eternal love, is merely the correction of mistakes and the return of sanity. It is a part of the condition that restores the never lost and reestablishes what is forever and forever true. It is the invitation to God's word, to love's extension, if you prefer that language, to take illusion's place, the willingness to let forgiveness rest upon all things, without exception and without reserve. So just pause, check in with your breath again, make sure you're breathing nice, deep, slow, rhythmical breaths, in and out through the nose. Watch your breath, and let the breath keep your mind nice and calm and empty and open, but aware. In this awareness, you start to practice forgiveness by default. Forgiveness is just the letting go of negative thoughts and emotions. So when forgiveness rests upon all things, it's letting go of your negative thoughts and emotions about all things in this world. It's really quite simple, but the ego is complicated, confused us, which is why we need to practice and listen to and study these teachings, clear away the the blocks in our minds. So keep watching your breath and let's continue. As the all-inclusive nature of Christ's second coming, it permits it to embrace the world and hold you safe within its gentle advent, which encompasses all living things with you. Christ is just your higher self, your true nature, higher awareness, doesn't matter what you call it. It's a part of your mind that is only love and loving. And so it encompasses all living things with you. It's the very essence of life itself. Because of this, there is no end to the release the second coming brings. As God's creation, love's extension must be limitless. Forgiveness lights the second coming's way because it shines on everything that is one. Thus is oneness recognized at last. Second coming ends the lessons that the Holy Spirit teaches, making way for the last judgment in which learning ends in one last summary. It will extend beyond itself and reach up to God, up to this infinite, eternal, loving presence that you could call God. You can use whatever term you want. This is really pointing you to an experience. As you listen to these words, try and just sink deeper into an experience of peace, love, joy. Again, you don't even have to label the experience, just a very nice feeling. Open, expansive feeling. And the second coming is the time in which all minds are given to the hands of Christ, to return to spirit in the name of true creation and the will of God, the will of love. Second coming is the one event in time which time itself cannot affect. For everyone who ever came to die, or yet will come, or who is present now, is equally released from what he made. And this equality is Christ restored as one identity, in which the sons of God, the extensions of love itself, acknowledge that they all are one. And God the Father, the source of all creation, of all love and life, smiles upon his Son, his extension, his one creation and his only joy. So you can always substitute these Christian terms. Christ is your higher self. God is love. God is the source of all love and life. Father is source, creator. Son is just the extension of this loving presence, this loving mind. And maybe the words start to make more sense. So really they just point you to a deeper experience in your own mind of this love. Words are signposts or pointers. They're not the truth. They just point to the truth. So pray that the second coming will be soon. But do not rest with that. It needs your eyes and ears and hands and feet. It needs your voice. And most of all, it needs your willingness. Let us rejoice that we can do God's will, the will of this infinite, eternal, loving presence, and join together in its holy light. Behold, the Son of God, the extension of love, is one in us, and we can reach our Father's love, our source's love, through it, through this loving extension, this loving presence. So just pause briefly, and so we move smoothly into the lesson for today, lesson 309. Take a deep breath in. So breathing in through, so you're breathing in through the belly button. Imagine you breathing light in. So this beautiful golden or white light is flowing into your stomach, filling up your stomach like a light-filled balloon. Just squeeze the sphincter muscle. It's the muscle used to contract the flow of urine or squeeze the last bit out. And that kind of locks this energy in. And it also helps to pump this energy up the spine. So you feel this life energy rising up. So breath into your heart center. Imagine you breathing light into this heart center or heart chakra. And then final sip of air into the upper chest and head, and you feel this light energy rising up the spine. It's a warm, tingling sensation. You can visualize a beautiful golden or white light flowing up your spine, coming to rest in the crown of your head, your crown chakra. You feel this warm, tingling feeling up your spine, and it's encompassing, this energy is encompassing your head, your upper body. And now just into this light awareness that you've created. Just scan your mind and notice any fearful thoughts, any anxiety, might be attached to something specific or just that sort of nameless dread of the future. Really, this is just a block to you looking within. So today's lesson is, I will not fear to look within today. That fear just blocks this impulse, this inspiration to look within, because the ego doesn't want you to look within and find the light and the love that's there. It wants you to stay away from that. Say, I will not fear to look within today. As you exhale, just blowing out all of that fear that you notice. Imagine it's a dark grey, black smoke leaving your mouth. Blowing it out of your mouth, out of your body, out of every pore of your body, out of your energy system, out of your mind. And you pull the lower stomach into the spine, so expel the last remaining air out. Just rest in this stillness and just look within, look at your mind, just be aware of your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. Maybe you'll see there's really nothing to fear, it's just stillness and peace, love, joy, everything you truly want just abides there in that still, calm emptiness. So breathing in again, notice how the stomach rises, chest rises, breathing this light into belly button, into the heart center. Feel this warm feeling and this light rising up from the lower stomach and spine into your heart center, radiating out from your heart throughout your chest, and then it's flowing up with the breath into the head. So imagine your head and your whole upper body is encompassed in this beautiful golden or white light aura. Now say to yourself after me as I read these words to you. Within me is eternal innocence, because it is God's will, the will of this eternal loving presence. Let it be there forever and forever. I, his son, the extension of love itself, his will is limitless, as is his own, as is love's will. Can will no change in this? To deny my Father's will is to deny my own. So as you exhale, just any little scraps of darkness, this other world we believe in, the ego's world, that we're not happy and peaceful and loving and joyful. It wants us to remain in pain and suffering and difficulty and conflict. Just blow that all out. Blow the self-deception, the denial of your own true self in nature out with the breath, letting it all go, like a dark grey or black smoke. Just leaving you. Pull the lower stomach into the spine, expel the last remaining air out. Smile. Not for any specific reason, just because within you is perfect peace and happiness and joy, and you're starting to connect with that. Now you can look within and find that. As the lesson says, to look within is but to find my will as God or love created it and as it is. I fear to look within because I think I made another will that is not true and made it real. Yet it has no effect. Within me is the holiness of God, of love itself. Within me is the memory of Him, of this eternal loving presence that created us, that is our true source, our true nature. Exhale, just as you exhale, just sighing it all out, letting go, saying let go and let God. So let go and just let God, or His loving presence, envelop you. Surrender into it. Not reservation. Sink into it. Say to yourself, the step I take today, Father, my source, is my sure release from idle dreams of sin. Your altar stands serene and undefiled. It is the holy altar to my capital self. And there I find my true identity. That invitation is going to rest in silence for a couple of minutes to close the meditation. So just step back, watch your breath. Imagine you breathing this beautiful golden or white light into every pore, every cell and muscle of your body. You exhale, extend it out. So breathe in, feel the light flowing into your stomach, your heart center, third eye, your crown, to every pore of your body. It's getting stronger, brighter as you hold the breath briefly. When you exhale and extend this outwards to all the world. And you'll notice as you do this that there really is nothing to fear. So what's within you is beautiful, peaceful, joyful, happy, holy. There's no fear in this true mind of yours. So just for the next couple of minutes, I invite you to step back, watch your breath, surrender completely to this loving presence. Let the perception of external silence activate this inner stillness. Just let go and let God, letting go. Surrender into the loving presence you feel, into the light. You're not really breathing it in and out, you're just surrendering into what's already there, what's all encompassing. So for the next 2 minutes of silence, just breathe, relax, and be still. Go within and see the light and the love that you truly are. And so just gently, on the count of 3, you're going to bring your awareness back into the body, back into the breath, and open your eyes. So 1, just noticing stomach rise as you breathe in, chest rise, subtle flow of air into the nostrils, life energy rising up, and you can still see the light in your mind flowing into your body. Pause at the top of the inhale, find the stillness, smile, notice that that's still there, it's always there. Start to anchor the state in and make it your default state. Now exhale, just sighing sound the back of your throat. Air flows out of the nostrils. Keep your mouth closed. As though you're fogging sunglasses. Just a little sighing sound. Notice the vibration of it. Notice the chest and the stomach suck back in gently. It's like a wave of energy subsiding back down with the breath into the ocean. You come to rest at the bottom of the exhale. Just pause there, notice the stillness is still there, smile. While your attention's down there, 2, you're just going to notice the weight of your body pressing down into the chair and the legs, right to the feet touching the ground. Just noticing what you're feeling, touching the body and subtle flow of air on your skin, taste in your mouth, smell in your nose, and notice what you're hearing. Whatever it is, you can hear dogs barking, whatever is occurring in the moment, it doesn't matter. Just allow these sounds to arise and then to subside. Just pay attention to the peace. That's underneath all these sense perceptions. This is the ground of being that is permanent and eternal, never goes away. That's what's truly within you. And so 3, open your eyes, just look around. Take a few moments just to reorient yourself. Let your eyes rest randomly on whatever they happen to see. But make no attempt to name the sights or the objects. You don't have to think anything about anything that you're seeing. Notice how peaceful it is when your mind is in this state. And this anchors you into this inner presence, even while you're operating in the world. So as Jesus put it, you're in the world, but not of the world. This deeper presence of love, your higher self, Father, Source, God, Christ, doesn't matter what you call it, is with you always, and that will help you to have a much more peaceful and more effective life. All your experiences just take on a different quality connected to this. So that's what I wish for you, a very fearless and flowing evening to help you stay connected to this presence. If you're in the Ask Letting Go community, I've sent you a shorter recording which you can listen to as often as you want to this evening, and listen to it in response to anything that upsets you in any way. And that should help you stay in a very fearless and flowing state. So have a very peaceful evening. Thank you for listening, and do join us tomorrow. Got a meditation at 12:30 UK time, 1:30 SA time, Zoom room, and then our weekly meditation and discussion session at 6:30 p.m. UK time, 7:30 p.m. SA time. So if you're out there on YouTube and you'd like to join the session in Zoom, just go to freemeditations.online. It's freemeditations.online, and you can sign up there and register and get the details to access the Zoom room. So hope to connect with you soon, and wishing you all a very peaceful evening ahead. Thanks for listening. Namaste.